Hello and welcome back to the garden. It's been a solid week of rain and more rain and relatively warm weather, and then thunderstorms and more rain. So as you can see, it is not the brightest day. Bit cloudy, bit stormy looking. Pretty typical for England. But that full week of warmth and rain has produced not a garden, but a jungle. Look at this. This has gone completely bonkers. This is the zucchini. These leaves are Paleolithic. I mean, what the frick? As you can see, they're still being a little bit eaten by aphids. Because of the rain, I haven't been able to spray them for the aphids. But overall, it's doing pretty well. But it is just I'll walk back here so you can get a bigger... It's just gone completely crazy. This was my sorry little tomato, which seems to have benefited quite a lot from all of the rain. There's cucumbers and zucchini in there, spaghetti squash, but at the minute it's hard to discern the difference. If we go in here, there is some zucchini to be found. If we move this, maybe you can get a look. There's one down here, which I'm going to need to pick here pretty soon. But yeah, this is the canopy in zucchini land. Oh, and there's a tomato that's completely dwarfed by the canopy. Seems to be doing okay though. But yeah, things are looking pretty good for zucchini and cucumber and spaghetti squash. I think it's all become intermixed at this point. It keeps wanting to grow up, as you can see by these tendrils. So I think I'm going to have to put some sort of lattice or tendril or something for it to grow up into. If you see, oh, the bumblebee. Hello, Mr. Bumblebee. So if nothing else, the flowers are doing the bumblebees good. This bush is the potatoes. For frame of reference, it's about 3 feet tall and absolutely massive. Again, it's a pretty thick canopy. Let's see if we can go down in it. Not that there's much to view in potato land. Yep. So potatoes doing well. Let's see if we can get a bigger shot of that. Yeah, everything's going crazy. Even the broad beans have grown. They're about 3 feet tall as well. I put this stake up against one of the broad beans because it was leaning over and it was about the same height. So in the past week, it's grown probably 6 inches. It was the same height as the broad bean. So that's crazy balls. The broad beans actually didn't like the rain all that much. In fact, a couple of the flowers have molded and withered with it just being constantly damp. But the rest of them seem to have done pretty well. So here's my spinach finally coming. celery. This is red celery, by the way. I don't know if you can really see down in there. Some of them are more red than others. But yeah, a lone beet. And my poor bok choy has, in the week of watering, it has gone completely to seed. So we've got these lovely yellow flowers that the local insects are enjoying, but which will become quite bitter tasting, which is unfortunate. Oh well. More zucchini. These really are going gangbusters. Whatever this breed of zucchini is, I'll have to go in and look. It's really just taking off. These radishes are coming along. They only take a couple weeks, radishes. So, and finally, and at first, my leeks are doing okay. Maybe they just needed uber amounts of water. Who knows? That's surprising. So over here, we've got red leaf lettuce and mustards. That's a muskmelon. I've got 2 muskmelons here. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that. More spinach, cabbages, spinach and cabbages. Yep. And then finally the strawberries. So bare root strawberries aren't meant to make flowers in their first year. They're not meant to really produce any fruit the first year. But these have been producing fruit or flowers like crazy. And I think we've got little strawberries. So we'll see. Anyway, more radishes. We can get a better view. That is really not a better view. There we go. Radish. More radishes and a strawberry. My 2 runner beans seem to have been left alone finally. And we've got the mustard interspersed in between them. Wow, this one's really purple. It's the red mustard. It's going really reddy purple. Just a cluster of radishes over here. You can pull those up in a couple days. And, oh, my peas. Peas seem to be growing okay. They are using the lattice to climb up. Tomatoes seem to be doing reasonably well. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. So anyway, yesterday was Rena's birthday. And I hope she had a good birthday. So this is the pool just here. With all the floaties. Oh dear, we've got a deflated floaty over there. So yeah, it was pretty good. Everybody got in the pool. I think everybody had a good time. So yeah, anyway. Right. Bye.